Hello, my name is Alita Thomas, and this is,
Pearline Heron.
I'm Gail.
and we're here today to talk about the advantages of becoming a Black Freedman Indian since Oklahoma won the case so that people can have their rights as a Freedman Indian. And we're talking about the grant that they were going to give as an initial payment when you get your Freedman Indian citizenship. Today, the grant, they said it was worth, everyone was going to get $100,000 up front when they got their citizenship. And we're talking about how it affected your life before you were a Freedman Indian and how it's going to affect your life after. Today, we're sitting here with Pearline Heron, who is a descendant and will be eligible to receive all the rights that Freedman Indians receive. We're going to talk about today about how her life was different and how it could have been better if she would have had her Freedman Indian rights. Gail, this is her daughter, and she's going to explain a little bit how things were with her mother. This time we'll turn it over to Gail.
Hello. Well, coming up as a child, I was told before my mom before she got married, how things were, and she had a lot of siblings, and if they wish they all could have had rights to the actual Freedman Indian citizenship, they could have got more things in life way before back then than before now. But so before she got married, things was kind of hard, and so to make her life, make it good and make things come forward, she had to go on the streets for a little while and she was selling her body to different men. So with that being said, that could have helped her from the get-go before it came that far. And then she had met my dad, and I think things got a little bit better, but it still could have been way better.
And I remember when I'm her adopted daughter, and I remember visiting even after I was born, and I remember going to her house, and I know she would always say how they wish they had the Freedman rights. And I remember going there some nights, and she would be practicing howls and things like that to make her Indian nativeness become more alive. She would be chanting and doing things like that, and I would ask her why she did it. And Miss Pearline Heron, why did you say you did it? I think she's speechless.
I think we better do something different. I was not selling my body.
It's okay. I mean, spend money. Try to pay for money. Yeah.
Don't tell them all this mess is gonna be on you.
I'm trying to get the money.
Let's start all over and say something different.
Okay, well, I understand people don't want to put their business out there in the streets, but I remember going there, and me and Gail be in the room, and I wouldn't say she was she wasn't selling her body cheaply, but she was a pretty high-paid lady of the night. I remember people would come to the door, and she would tell them, it's not gonna be the minimum fee. She was like, not for these sweet treats. It's gonna be at least $200 a time. And she would make me and Gil go sit in the bathroom until she was, finished with her visitors. Do you remember those things?
Yeah.
I remember. Do you remember, Gil?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we would be scared sometimes, but she started doing her chanting and things, and she would be like, whoa, whoa, and we knew that when she finished doing that, it was time to come out of the bathroom. So we wouldn't come out until she would do those cries. Do you remember doing the cries?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
No.
You don't remember doing those cries to us when we were kids? You don't?
No.
Do you need to add anything else to it? You want to let the people know
Crying
anything?
like that.
Huh? You said what?
What'd you say? $10,000 or $100,000 is what you'll receive. But if you just participate, you know, they want to know a little bit about what you thought. What do you think about it? About how your life was before the Freedman Indian citizenship? Do you have anything to say?
Well, I pray and hope that I do get it. And I know what I would do if I did get it. I would have a house built. Something I've always wanted for my children, even though they're grown, but it'll be for the grandbabies.
So, what made your life? What did you do? What made your life worse, though? What were the things that made it worse? The things we were talking about, like the
Because I had to work a lot harder.
in the streets. In the streets.
I worked, did different work for sick people.
Well, we know people that pick up prostitutes. We know they're sick. So, I mean, you know, is that what you mean?
Sick people in nursing homes,
Oh,
in their homes.
So,
and
yeah, didn't you say you
hospitals.
remember some of the men were coming from the nursing home that you would go get sometime? Do you remember doing those chants that you would do to make me and Gil come out the bathroom from hiding? Okay, we thank you for your time, and we hope that you guys give Sister Pearl, because she needs it. She really needs it to better her life. Give her this grant. And we're going to end the video with the cry. Come on, Gil, let's do what we used to do when we were kids, you know, to respond back. You ready?
Knock y'all out.
Woo! Woo! Woo!
Shut up.
Thank you.
I know.